In the name of our God, I ask you to have mercy upon the people in our country who are scared now. There are gay, lesbian, and transgender children in Democratic, Republican, and independent families, some who fear for their lives. And the people who pick our crops and clean our office buildings, who labor in poultry farms and meat packing plants, who wash the dishes after we eat in restaurants and work the night shifts in hospitals, they may not be citizens or have the proper documentation, but the vast majority of immigrants are not criminals. They pay taxes and are good neighbors. They are faithful members of our churches and mosques, synagogues, wadara, and temples. I ask you to have mercy, Mr. President, on those in our communities whose children fear that their parents will be taken away, and that you help those who are fleeing war zones and persecution in their own lands to find compassion and welcome here. Our God teaches us that we are to be merciful to the stranger, for we were all once strangers in this land. May God grant.
I can't even listen to her talk. I can't even listen to her.
Mics are back on now.
Okay, I can't even listen to that lady talk. It's terrible to listen to her. So here's my. I have several thoughts on this lady because I've watched this. First of all, what is Donald Trump doing there with that lady? She is known to be a Trump hater, and she's
Who organized this?
It's a day after inauguration, and it's known for him to go to a prayer service.
Yeah.
And so he went, but he chose the wrong place. This place, she calls herself a bishop of the Episcopal Church.
Okay.
And she's lecturing Donald Trump on woke and lesbian, transgender children. She said transgender children. Think about that. She's bringing up mutilation of children's body parts, thinking that that's okay, instead of actually thinking
and making it sound all graceful,
right? And be merciful.
Making it sound like he's literally gonna kill them.
Right, and they're scared for their lives. They're not scared. There's nothing happening to the lesbian, LGBTQ community. There's nothing happening
unless
to
they're illegal Latino,
yeah.
Latino transgender kids.
Well, they probably have a better bet. But anyways, so I don't know why Donald Trump was there. I think they did a terrible job of vetting out where he should be going.
JD Vance's face was good.
I know.
He's like, bro,
He's
what
mad.
is this? Bro?
He's annoyed.
Yeah, he's like, what are we doing?
But Donald Trump is annoyed.
Yeah, he's like, bro, what is this crap?
So he should have never been there in the first place.
Yeah.
And that lady just gives such a bad name to the church because everything, she named several things and that are so unbiblical, that are not for the Bible, in light of the Bible, that I think they should kick her out.
Well, and it's honestly, because I've actually seen like liberal people on Instagram and stuff reposting this, like, oh, be merciful and stuff. But it's like, that's like a twisting of the Bible. One,
totally
he's not doing anything to them in the first place.
Nothing. Zero.
Second, this is in context of being merciful for sins.
Right. And she brings up illegal immigrants. I think it's actually so degrading that you actually are talking about the people who are, doing the cleaning or picking the crops. That's their only jobs? Is menial, people who are, doing these, crappy jobs that nobody else wants to do. And you're bringing up the illegals on that. I think it's terrible. I think what she did was a horrible thing, and she doesn't belong preaching the word at all. That's my take on her.
Yeah. I don't have nothing to say. You guys said it all.
He goes, I'm taking a JD Vance.